Hi everyone, thank you for coming. I'm sure a lot of you are seeing me again here today, and I want to say that that's the drive that I have to serve you guys. I am not going to give up that easily to say, okay, well, I didn't win the first round, I'm going to be back again, and I'm going to try to do that even if I don't get this position. But I want to start with saying, some of the things that people talked about, I don't know if you guys noticed, and I'm sure you did, there is a lot of overlap and integration required. It's not going to be, oh, I'm going to take charge of this role and I'm going to make it happen all on my own. It has to be, the GBA and the students will have to work together and make things happen. I am truly passionate about giving back to this community. I feel so close to you guys. I've had so much interaction with everyone. And I feel like there are certain ways that I can help that, I mentioned in my earlier speech as well. I want to focus on our most critical asset, which is our alumni. They are the ones who are going to help us and let us, climb higher mountains and get over some of the difficult path that we might have in our future. Some of the ways that I want to focus on, one thing I really want to focus on is figure out a better way to interact with our alumni. Right now, we randomly send them emails using Compass. A lot of my colleagues mentioned Compass as being one of the parts of pain for all of us, and that's something that we need to address. When you think of Tepper, or when you think of CMU, what is one of the biggest strong points that CMU has as a school? Technology. And when you think about CMU and technology, and then you say, oh well, we just don't have great tools, but we are a technology school, that just seems like, okay, what's going on? That's not adding up. Some of the things that I talked to Michelle about, one of the ideas was, well, maybe we can figure out a way to work with some of the CS students, figure out a way to kind of have a small scholarship or some kind of fund where they can help us. We have these great resource that is like maybe half a block away. Why don't we utilize those resources? Improve our tools. That's one of the big things for me. The next thing I want to focus on is figure out a better way to communicate with our alumni office. I think Saurabh mentioned really well that some of the things that happen with the alumni office, it's not very well communicated to the rest of the community. We need to be able to leverage those things. And the third aspect that I want to focus on is figure out a way for us to do a better job of connecting with our alumni. I just heard recently that there is a program that actually has some kind of mentoring aspect with our alumni. How many of you knew about that? Exactly. Not many of you knew about that. Nobody raised that except one. So it's just one of those things where we have these resources, they're just not publicized well enough, and we need to do a better job of it. And most importantly, I think one of the big things that's part of this role is raising funds and contributing to the class campaign. I want to leave a legacy behind with all of you guys, and I think that's something that I hope to accomplish. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Thanks again.